Tomorrow marks 10 years since Trayvon Martin was shot and killed in Florida by a man who claimed the unarmed teenager was acting suspiciously.
The shooting was seen as a turning point for how Americans confront the deaths of black men and women. And as Skylar Henley reports, it started a movement of powerful mothers fighting for change.
10 years later, Sybrina Fulton says time has not healed her wounds.
When you lose a child, it's a tragedy for you, you know. It's long time healing, it's long time grieving, and you just can't imagine just being complete anymore.
Her son, Trayvon Martin, was just 17 years old when he was killed in Sanford, Florida. The shooter, George Zimmerman, a neighborhood watch volunteer, confronted and shot the teenager, claiming self-defense. Zimmerman was ultimately acquitted, sparking both outrage and a renewed national conversation about race, with then-President Barack Obama weighing in.
You know, if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon.
Fulton now stands with other mothers of the movement, women connected by tragedy, fighting racism and gun violence.
His smile would light up a room.
Georgia Congresswoman Lucy McBath joined that movement when her son was killed. 17-year-old Jordan Davis was at a Florida gas station with friends when Michael Dunn complained their music was too loud and then opened fire. The loss of her son launched McBath on her journey to elected office.
I can only imagine that you never expected that you would be in this position.
You are absolutely right. Every experience that I've had, whether it be good, bad, or ugly, has all really helped to prepare me for the work that I really believe that I'm called to do now.
Her son's killer is serving life in prison, and McBath is using her seat in the U.S. House of Representatives to fight for change.
We're still fighting for the freedom for our children and our family to live in this country unhinged with racial bias and discrimination.
She says it's now up to the families who've suffered loss to carry the mantle for civil rights, a struggle she says is still far from over. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Now, tomorrow, the CBS News will be streaming a network, and the Smithsonian Channel will debut an hour-long special, Trayvon Martin 10 Years Later. The report also airs on BET Monday at 7 p.m.